Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for Jokic.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Nikola Jokic. Luka Doncic's out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Stevens in at the 3. And for Denver, Walker out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect a team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Here's Whitmore. Pass to Doncic. Sinks the triple.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Koulibaly with it. Walker taking his time here. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Portland. It's a 3-point game. Bounce pass from Whitmore. From the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Schroeder. It's rebounded by Doncic. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the foul.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Wiggins. It's been a slow start here for Denver. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Yeah, extremely embarrassing. I mean, a team that, by all rights, shouldn't have won a single game, took them all. You know that's in their heads as they take the court tonight, for sure.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Marshall can't hit.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Whitmore. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Schroeder outside to the left side wing. Jokic against Embiid. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Back to Doncic. Portland moving the ball around. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. Kept alive to the left wing. Here's Whitmore. Off target from outside. Denver trails by 7. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts, and that's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. We're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David. Portland leading by 5. Pass to Whitmore. Over Coulibaly. Portland again missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall from the court.
Now here's Embiid. Covered by Wiggins. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this summer.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Tim Hardaway Jr. checked in for Marshall. And Portland with the change here, too. Beasley's checked in for Luka Doncic. Pass to Schroeder. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And Denver has possession. Portland making their last shot. Schroeder finds Coulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Beasley, the pass to Jokic. Whitmore with it. Still without a basket. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
First free throw is good.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Marshall comes in for Walker. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Coulibaly. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Sims. Now here's Beasley. Here's Okogie. Beasley with the screen on Allen. For 3, Okogie. A three-pointer is right on target.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. Hardaway for 3. Kicks it out to Allen. Schroeder outside. Hardaway for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Portland out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
We've got Tim Hardaway Jr., also Ellis out there. Allen is out there with Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Pass to Ellis. Allen outside, launches a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Beasley now atop the key. A 3-pointer off the mark. Denver trails by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lively the pass to Hardaway. Portland grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And Lively pulls it down. For Denver, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Allen's shot is off. Portland leading by 4. Doncic with it. Picked up by Ellis. Oh, Nance in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Denver calls timeout. Look for Denver. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Derek Lively. And Walker subbed in for Marshall. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Portland. Cam Whitmore comes in for Josh Okogie. Here's Ellis. Still scoreless. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Portland grabs the miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Ellis, the pass to Allen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Denver. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Ellis.
Substitution on.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Portland, third best record here in the early going. And of course, Denver, they're down in 7th place.
And I think for Denver, their slow start to this season has brought some of this team's issues to light. And this is a team that I didn't think had any issues to speak of.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
And it's Whitmore missing. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Denver. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Pass to Whitmore. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Schroeder against Doncic. Embiid the screen. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Offensive rebound. Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a low down on the blocks.
Her passes to Embiid. Looking for Koulibaly. He gets it there. Chalk up 2 there.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Back to Doncic. A 3-ball. And it's Denver with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Outside Hardaway. Walker with the screen for Hardaway. No good on the triple.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Whitmore. He's defended by Koulibaly. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Schroeder. On the clock. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
And here's Walker. Now Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Wiggins with the rebound. Now here's Doncic. He's defended by Koulibaly. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Schroeder outside over Jokic, and he was able to put it up in time but doesn't fall. And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for Denver.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
Aim for the middle one. At least that's what I've been told. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Denver trails by 7. Let's get an update on Malik Beasley. What's the status, David?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information, and this is an unfortunate injury, potentially devastating for them. The team was just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
On the floor for Portland, Jokic is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And Stevens in at the small forward position.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Denver calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
All right. And a chance here to look at the numbers for Nikola Jokic. And he's truly a force around the rim, ranking among the top 5 in rebounds per game.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. And it's Schroeder in the corner. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Coulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder for the 3. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Outside, Walker. Here's Embiid, covered by Wiggins. Embiid inside. Second chance effort. Nice yet again. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Pass to Marshall. Jacks up a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Doncic powers it home.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, igniter.
A different look for Denver. Derek Lively comes in for Joel Embiid, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Coulibaly. And a switch here also for Portland. Beasley's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. Denver trails by 11. There's Schroeder. He's got 5. Takes it off the glass. Schroeder's got 7.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
In the corner, it's Whitmore.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Pass to Hardaway. 3, Marshall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Marshall's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wiggins outside. Portland moving the ball around. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Tries it from 19. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Schroeder.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
Doncic finds Beasley. Here's Whitmore. Good on the bucket. Whitmore's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm.
Portland foul. Luka Doncic. First personal foul. First team foul.
For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
First one falls for. A different look for Denver. Brownie's checked in, and Allen subbed in for Najee Marshall. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Okogie, the pass to Jokic. Denver grabs the miss. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Allen dishes to Schroeder. Beasley against Hardaway. Out left to the wing. Here's Schroeder. And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Hardaway is out there with Ellis. Then there's Allen. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's LaRavia in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. It's Beasley on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's a Kogi. Allen with the rebound. Denver trails by 7. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Sims with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And here is Doncic. Beasley with a clean look. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Ellis. Lively with it. Now here's Allen. Denver needs to get off the shot. Here's Hardaway. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Denver calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with the Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Denver making a switch here. Clowney's checked in. Whitmore, he's checked in for Portland. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. Now, I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Ellis goes in. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Lively the pass to Allen. Lets the three fly. Portland grabs the miss. They're closing in on the end of this long road trip, as that will be game 6 of 7 straight away. The three for Doncic. The three ball from Doncic.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And, you know, to shoot that poor lead early and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Clowney pulls it in.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Here's Allen. Drives to the hoop. Out to Hardaway. Allen at the screen for Hardaway. That one rolling around and rims out.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Doncic with a screen on Hardaway. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Portland leading by 12. Doncic outside. Fires for three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The 8-footer. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Pass to Stephens. Doncic against Schroeder. Doncic, no good. Denver trails by 10. And Marshall kicks it over to Schroeder. Now Embiid. Jokic defending. And close. Embiid, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Out to the right wing. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. The 3 for Doncic. They get the rebound. Stephens. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Portland.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And can we about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.